Hey guys, this is Mr. H again. Hey, I'm going to do one more inequality graph, and hopefully this will be enough. I just created one video which I uploaded, and then I'm doing this one, and I'm hoping that just watching both of these videos will be enough for you to be able to graph inequalities when you need to. All right, so the very first thing I want to do, I want to point out kind of what you should be looking for. And I want to show you the difference between this video and the one before. So on my screen, on my iPad, we're graphing the system of inequalities, and they give us two inequalities. 2y is greater than or equal to 3x minus 16. And then the other inequality is y plus 2x is greater than or negative 5. I've got two inequalities that I'm going to graph here. Now, last time we answered the question at the bottom. It said, based on your graph, explain why the 0.61 is a solution to this system and why a negative 6.7 is not a solution, right? Now, last time I could plug in that 0.61, I could plug the x coordinate into x, or the 6 into x, and the 1 into y. And then basically, once I've done that, I key in these inequalities. And if I get a false statement, that means that it's not a solution set. Now, you can do that, and you can use that to kind of test whether that point is in the solution set. But they're telling you right here, they want you to use the graph. So if you try to say, well, I stored that number and I got a false statement, that might be true, but that's not going to get you any points. You have to use your graph, and you have to show that that point is in the solution set or it's not in the solution set in order for you to get full credit. So let's do it. Let me show you exactly what I mean. So now, very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the calculator, and I'm going to go, where's my calculator? And I'm going to go and I am going to key in that first inequality. So it's going to be 2y is greater than or equal to, so if I go control equal, greater than or equal to 3x minus 16, press enter, boom, done. I got my line. I'm going to pull this over a little bit so we can see it a little better. I'll move this out of the way as well. Now, this is a straight line. It's a solid line, and it's solid because there's an equal to. So this is greater than or equal to. That's why this line is solid. I need 2 points on this line in order to graph it. So let's do that. So if we do mini 51, boom, okay, it takes me to a point that I can't plot because it's got a bunch of decimals. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to type 0 in for the x value and see what the y value is. So it tells me that 0, a negative 8, is going to be on this line. So I am now going to my graphing paper, and I'm going to plot that. So I'll go here. Let me make this bigger. Let's make this much bigger so we can all see it better. So down here, I am going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I put a point here. Now I need another point. So let's go back here. Let's put in a number. Let's see, what's a good one? I don't, oh, I'm going to put in, I'm going to put in 2. Let's see what this one does. So if I key in 2, it tells me a negative 5. So I go to the graph paper and I plot that. Over 2, down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there's a point. Let's get one more. Let's make it, let's do 4. So 4, negative 2. So go to the graph paper, go over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, go down 2. It's going to be right here. Now I've got enough points. I can actually take a ruler and I can draw the straightest line I can possibly muster through there. I can do better. All right, start here, go through, go through, go through, boom. Still, I can do better. Let's try that one more time. Boo, 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 boo. All right, that, one more time. All right, I'll go here. Oh, crap. I'm not happy with the line, but this will be it. All right, that's fine. I was a little bit too picky. I don't think it really mattered that much. Now I'm going to shade above the line because that's what the shading is. So I'm going to make some perpendicular lines going to my line, and that part is done. So now go to the calculator, enter the second inequality. It's going to be y plus 2x. So we got y plus 2x. And then that's going to be greater than a negative 5. Press enter. Boom. There is the other part. I'm going to move this out of the way. So now, just like I did before, I'm going to click, get rid of the blue part so that I can just focus on the red. So if I go tab, and then I go up to relation 1, I'm just going to click the check mark, and it's gone. So now I can focus all of my energy on finding points on the red part. First thing I'm going to do is menu 51. And it gives me some decimals. I'm not sure why I'm getting all these decimals, but no biggie. So now I'm going to go menu, no, let me try it again, menu 51. All right, now I'm just going to key in X value. I put in 0, and it tells me 0 and negative 5. So that's going to be one of my points. Let's go to the graph paper, and let's switch it up. So 0, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put a nice big point there. Let's get a couple more. So let's say if I put in the X value of 1, I get 1 and negative 7. So let's go get 1 and negative 7. So let's go get it. Oops. Uh-oh, made a mistake. Let me back up. That point that I had before was a negative. Let me see. It's a negative 5. So I definitely put it on the wrong side. So let me get rid of that. And then let's fix it. So I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be here. Nice. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that other point. So I put in 1, and it says that the y value is negative 7. So I'm going to plot that now. So go over 1 to the right, go down 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here is my point right there. All right. And let's get one more. I'm going to go over here. So let's put in like a negative 2. Let's see what we get. Negative 2, negative 2, negative 1. So go back to my iPad. I got a third point. Go 2 to the left, 1 down. Here's my point. Now, should this be a closed line, or a dash line? Now, if you get out of the menu 51, and if you hover over this, you should clearly see that those are dashes or dots. And that means that this is going to be a dash line. So that means I need to draw a dash line. So let's go and try to do that. So I get my ruler, and then I'm just going to go, not good. Let me try this again. Still not good. Let me try this once more. Dang, why is it so? It's not good. Oh, that is horrible. I don't know what's going on, but my lines are all of a sudden they're really bad. Dang it. Come on, Greg. Wow, that was horrible. Let me focus again, because right now, go up to over 1, up to over 1, up to, here's a point. I'm just going to go up to over 1. I'm going to go up to over 1. I need some help drawing my straight line, because oh, that's better. That's it. All right, so I got my straight line fixed. Now I just have to shade. I need to shade on top of it. So I go here, shade on top. Boom, 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 boom. Now, the other thing I do, I got to fix that line because it should be a shaded line. So I'm just going to erase a little bit of it. So it looks like it's kind of a dash line instead of a solid line. Dash, 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 dash. All right, we got it. Now, everything looks good. Last thing I want to do is I want to, let me bring this back. I'm going to do tab. I'm going to bring back the blue part. So if I click this, I get that back. And now, when I look at the graph, you can see right in the middle of the blue and the red, we've got the solution set. So on my iPad, I'm going to put a big Superman, oops, I want to make it black. I'm going to put a big Superman S here. So this is the solution set. Now, let's go down. And by the way, this will be 2 points. I've done the dash lines right. I've got the points plotted, so everything looks good. Now to get those last 2 points down here, I'm actually going to try to use my graph. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 0.61. So I go over to the right 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go up 1. It's right there. Now, so we're right on the boundary of the solution set. Now, and this is a solid line, so that means we include it. So 6-1 is a solution because it's on a solid line on the boundary. Solid line on the boundary of the solution set. So that one part is done. Now let's do the second part. It says a negative 6, 7 is not in the solution set. So let's go plot that and prove it. So we go to the left, a negative 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to go up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, my line didn't go quite through that point, but it's really, my dash line should go through this point, but the most important thing is, because I'm on the dash line, that means that I'm not in the solution set. So a negative 6, 7 is not a solution because it's on the dash line of the boundary. It's on the dashed line on boundary of the solution set. I've run out of space, but y'all got what I'm saying, right? So basically, if you have, I'm going to give you 2 more examples. If you have this point right here, which is a negative 1, a negative 3, it is not in the solution set because it's right on that dash boundary. Now, on the other hand, if you went over to 1, 2, 3, 4, if you went over to 4, a negative 2, that would be in the solution set because it's on the dash, or it's on the solid line boundary. Over here, this was a negative 1, a negative 3. These 2 are not in the solution set. These 2 are because they are on the boundary. All right, that's it. Basically, in order to get the 4 points, you got to graph it properly. You got to make sure that the signs or that the lines are done properly. Well, if it has an equal sign, it's solid. If it doesn't have an equal sign, it's supposed to be dash. Make sure you plot some points. You need at least 2. Make sure you label the solution set. And then explain it. All right, I'm going to stop this and sign off.